Right, guys and girls. So, when does your privacy become invasive? That is today's question, and this is today's topic. So, just looked on the BBC website. They've got a new article out today, and obviously, we shouldn't be trusting the BBC anyway because of all their shit they come up with, and also these other sort of Sky News and all the other newses and stuff around. We should be just going based on facts and facts alone. But this kind of sort of also, sometimes they put some sort of like good stuff on there that I like to look at. And apparently the co-op are basically, what I can see of, they must be spying on their customers and invading their privacy when they go into the shop to actually buy the products that they want to buy. Because they've got a new thing out now. A co-op facial recognition trial raises privacy concerns. So basically, Big Brother is watching you, and it looks like a part of it is the co-op with their new facial recognition. Right, let's have a look. So, a trial of facial recognition technology within 18 co-op food stores. 18, eh? Okay, so if you don't know, guys and girls, it's like almost like a convenience store, but like a mini supermarket. So you can buy all your products and all your foods and stuff there and all that. Just like some stuff you can pick up and all that. It is quite, I would say it is quite expensive there, isn't it, as well? What do you think, man? Not too bad, but there is like quite a bit of expensive stuff in now. I mean, I've been in there a few times and it's not that cheap, is it?
Oh no. Not like Tesco's.
Yeah, not like Tesco's or Sainsbury's or these other places. I mean, they're much cheaper if you want to go to an actual supermarket. This is more like
I like Sainsbury's.
Yeah, we like Sainsbury's.
I'm a bit
snobbish. Yeah, well, we know that. The supermarket said the pilot was done to protect workers from assaults by shoplifters. Privacy Group says they are deeply concerned by the trial. The initiative was organised by the Southern Co-operative, which is independent of the larger co-op chain, but runs more than 200 stores in the south of England using the same brand. The trial was first reported by a Wired's news site, which picked up on a blog posted on Facewatch website by Southern Co-op's loss prevention officer, Gareth Lewis. Mr. Lewis wrote that the retailer has completed a successful trial using Facewatch in a select number of stores where there is a higher level of crime. In an open letter to the Retail Privacy International, questioned the legality of the technology in stores, and it's also asked whether the information was being shared with the police. The director of civil rights group Big Brother Watch, Silky Carlo, said to see a supposedly ethical company secretly using abusive tech like facial recognition on its customers in the UK is deeply chilling. So they've been doing it in secret. So they're not going. So obviously, by the sounds of it, then is they're not actually letting people know of the situation. Say, oh, it's all right. Oh yeah, we're not gonna sort of tell people about it. Obviously, they don't want to tell it just in case someone goes in there and steals. I don't know. Let's say someone goes in there and steals a banana or something. Yeah. And basically, they've got a criminal record for life. Then, just because, and I've seen some people going in and out, like homeless people, and obviously, yeah, they shouldn't be going around stealing things in the first place, at all. They shouldn't do. They shouldn't be. And people shouldn't be homeless on the street. But then again, I don't know. It's one of those things. But the surveillance is well known to suffer from severe inaccuracy and biases, leading to innocent people being wrongly flagged and put on a criminal database. So they're actually recording people's faces in there and accidentally putting the wrong person to the face and then giving them a criminal record. So that's
then
quite.
those people can take them to court soon.
Yeah, but then well, how can they when they get banned up in prison by mistake and all that? And they say, sorry, Mr. Bob or Mr. Smith, you're a criminal now. So
I've got a record. They know, wouldn't they?
Yeah, well, obviously, but then again, well, they could end up using the police to put innocent people away in the first place. So, I mean, there's a lot of dodgy shit going on in the moment. The surveillance is known to suffer from severe inaccuracy and biases, leading to innocent people being wrongly flagged and put on a criminal database. Live facial recognition is more commonly seen in dictatorships. Well, obviously, there are dictatorships in there than democracies, and this is a serious error of judgment by Southern Co-op, and we urge them to drop these Big Brother style cameras immediately. I think they should do it because then that means then customers won't be coming in there. They're going to lose a big profit of customers going in there if they're known they're being watched. Now, this has come out on the BBC's website and all of that. I mean, this is bad. The Southern Co-operative said there were clear signs about the system in the stores involved in the trial, and it was a GDPR compliant. In a statement to the BBC, it added that no data had been shared with the police. Already this year, we have seen 80% increase in insults and violence against our stores colleagues. The purpose of our limited targets use of facial recognition is to identify when a known repeat offender enters one of our stores. But what happens is when those repeat offenders come in and someone else gets fucked over and stuff by accident with a error of the facial recognition, are they eligible to sue Co-op for putting installing these things in the first place and then getting a criminal record? I mean, come on, guys and girls. People need to start looking into this properly or stop going to the Co-op completely until they stop playing games, because this is what it is. I think the Co-op themselves are playing games, and it's putting people's lives at risk here as well, because if someone's getting banned up in prison by mistake due to their critical errors and stuff of judgment on the facial recognition, then should you be risking yourself going to the Co-op in the first place, or should you not be going there and going somewhere else? Let us know in the comments below. This gives our colleagues time to decide on any action they need to take, for example, asking them to politely leave the premises or notifying police if this is a breach of a banning order. So obviously the actual thing's going straight to the police station. So they've already convicted that person already who's been sort of put on the list by mistake, and then they're in the papers about it a couple of days later or a week later, and then finally afterwards, when it's too late, they get fucked over and say, oh, he's a criminal, he's gone in there stealing the shit when it was in him and all that. It added that the violence in stores occurred when a colleague intervenes after a theft has already taken place, and using facial recognition is approved, and the safety of our store colleagues. I mean, obviously, if they're going to do that, then they should have security guards outside and all that to watch, make sure that they're not on the list. The Co-op is not the only supermarket to use image recognition technology to catch thieves. This summer, Sainsbury's has trialled an AI-enabled concealment detector in several stores, which was able to spot if a customer had pocketed an item and send a short video to security staff. The supermarket partnered with start-up Third Eye, which claims the system stopped 5,591 attempted thefts. Unlawful facial recognition tech has proved controversial, with questioning over how well it recognizes darker shades of skin, alongside ethical concerns about invasion of privacy. In August, the use of technology by the British police forces were ruled unlawful in a case brought by a civil rights campaigner, and in the US, Big tech firms, including Amazon and IBM, have suspended the use of facial recognition software by police to allow lawmakers to consider legislation on how it should be deployed. Facewatch described itself as a cloud-based facial recognition security system and works with retailers in Argentina, Brazil, and Spain. Last year, it was reported the firm was on the verge of signing data sharing deals with the Metropolitan Police and the City of London Police, and was in talks with constabularies in Hampshire and Sussex. Now, what really concerns me is the amount of hackers we have in our country hacking systems. How do they know that these people couldn't actually hack these facial recognition systems and then accidentally point that camera or facial recognition to someone else and then actually blame that person for their shit, saying, oh, they've did that, they did this and they did that, or they stole this and they stole that, and then set them up. I mean, obviously, we've got hackers in the world and people going around hacking shit in the first place. And if Sainsbury's is doing this as well, they should be stopping doing this. And also, the co-op should be stopping doing this, because it's a breach of people's civil rights and their human rights to go into a shop without feeling like they're a criminal already been entered into that store in the first place, or that they could end up getting set up for no reason at all for just going in, just getting a packet of soap powder. But let's know in the comments below, guys and girls, what you think. And I will finish this episode off at the 10th of December 2020. Cheers for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next episode.